Okay, so what up, YouTube? So basically, we're here to give you the art of storyboarding. So how to storyboard for your manga or comic book. As you can see, this is one of my chapters that have been storyboarded for my original manga called Me the Mumby. And this would be chapter 8, which is the final chapter of my volume 1 of Me the Mumby, which is 36 pages long. And let's get to this. So basically, everybody storyboards differently. I like to do a little bit of detail into my storyboard, and as you can see here, it's from left to right, and I have the clear understanding by numbering the page as page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So basically what I do like a little doodle and some text so I can know what to fit inside of that panel when I'm actually going to draw the actual manga. And as you can see here, you start off with a clear view of like Mumby with like a big old land hoe or something, and and the camera gets closer, then it gets a close up like to like his face, and after that it shows you what stance Mumby was in the last page of chapter 7, which I can't really get into that. And then and the story starts to pretty much follow through. If you don't want to do too much detail, I mean, you really cannot. This is just my style of doing my storyboard, so everybody has a different style or sense. Like I said, this is kind of like when you're doing a script. So a script for a movie, kind of think of it kind of like a script for a movie. The way I like to think of it is like if I'm watching an actual anime. So I will start doing stuff, or I will start drawing out the scenes like if I was watching an actual anime. And let me start actually drawing a random page of actually storyboarding so I can give you a better understanding of what I mean. And like I was saying, it doesn't really have to be too much detail if you don't want to, especially if you are the artist yourself, because at the end of the day, you know how you want your page to look and which characters, which so forth and so forth. But if you are the writer and you cannot draw, make sure to leave basic details within the pages, or probably even write the names of the character of who does who, so your artist could get a better understanding. And like I said, let's say this is the page, right? This is page 1. Let's say this is page 1. This is page 2. And let's say you already have the story written out. And when I mean written out, I mean each episode, you go into details of what each episode actually has in stored. So after you write each episode, you go into actually make the script, for which in movie plays or screenwrites, you actually make the dialogue on paper, written down, which character says which character says that, scenery, like you start off in a bar and the character yada yada yada. But for manga or comic book, you have to actually draw out the scene so you can have like a better understanding. So let's say scene 1 is right here, and you want to present like pretty much kind of like the city. Let's say you have like a city landscape. Like I said, it doesn't have to be as perfect as ever, and I'm not going to go into full detail into each panel because come on, Dave, you face it, So let's say you give a clear scenery of what the city is. Let's say this is the city. You have somewhat kind of like a bridge here, and you put kind of like the city scenery, and this will be the city scenery. Then after that, you want to show a little bit more updated process of what is inside the city or what's going on in the city. So you will put kind of like cars driving. Here's a car, and you'll have kind of like this scene of like cars driving, so forth and so forth, kind of going a little bit more into detail. And the only reason why I'm doing this like this step by step and telling you is because this is the way I would like to see an anime or a movie. So think of it kind of like your perfect movie or your perfect scene of an anime. So just like those movies that they start off with showing you the city, and then they start going into the city where there's like the cars passing by, and you have like these lamps, and the cars go by, and you have like, you know, like the speed lines or whatever. Then after that, you'll show kind of like the people walking in the city, and it's basically you giving a clear sense of what your world is when you go into this type of situation. So after that, let's say right here, you would like to show a bar, right? Let's say that this is a bar or a tavern or whatever you want to put it as. I'm just going to name it bar. So this is a bar, and then you show the bar, you know, and then you show inside of the bar if you want to, and kind of make kind of like the stools and the bartender back there. You have kind of like all these little shelves with like the bottles and stuff like that, you know, make it a little bit detail. And you have people sitting down at the bar, basically, and, you know, they're ordering drinks or yada yada yada. And let's say your main character is there, you know. So after that, you show kind of like the main character right here. This is so random. Show kind of like the main character right here, and he is grabbing a drink or whatever it is. Funny looking bottle, I know it is, but you know, he is grabbing a drink, and there's people all throughout the background or whatever, and you know, yada yada yada. And then we're gonna go a little bit more into detail, and I'm gonna show you basically of what I mean between each panel. Okay, so let's say this is the basic layout. Let's say you start off with the scenery of the city. You can start off with text on it if that is like the introduction to your manga or to your comic. You could put like the city. Let's say that you're in New York, the city of New York. So you introduce it as the city of New York, where there's, oh my god, sorry, my handwriting, where there's fast cars. So where there's fast cars and even faster people, or you can put whatever you want to put, you know, fast cars and even faster people, fast cars and even faster people, fast cars and even faster people, great bars to hang out in. I don't know, to go hang out. Great bars to go hang out in. Great bars to go hang out in and meet even better people. Let's say this is what you're going for, you know. Sorry about that. So basically you have here kind of like the narration, you know, the city, you know, the city of New York, where there's fast cars, and you'll kind of see at the scenery that the cars passing by, and even faster people. So kind of like the everyday life of people going to work, coming in from work. And then, you know, great bars to go hang out in, and you show like the bar scenery, and even better people. So, you know, there's the scenery where you see both people's at that they're doing the bar, and then you have the main character, and you could put kind of like him sighing, so like, I'm tired of this life. So you can put like, I'm tired of this city. Okay, you can put, I'm tired of this city. I'm tired of this city. And I'm gonna show you why. And I'm gonna show you why. Pretty much, this is the general idea of what storyboarding is. Kind of like a visual scene of like the script, like when you're scripting a movie, you kind of like a movie script. I like to go by as kind of like watching an anime. So basically, yeah, this is it for today. And just remember, this is Gabi, and we have a page called Slap Punch Manga. I am the founder. I am the creator and founder of Slap Punch Manga. So if you guys want to see a little bit more of me actually making a manga and creating the manga, which I actually have my original manga you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want, and just come with me through the journey of making my manga and pretty much showing you how to draw, how to come up with story, how to storyboard, how to do panels, how to panel, how to ink, and and I will show you a great deal. So yeah, this is Gabi from Slap Punch Manga, and peace out.